Hi, good morning. I have a dolly unboxing this time. This is one of those that I mentioned a while back when I got the Amazon deals, and here she is. I absolutely love Draculaura in whatever form she takes. In fact, I've decided that I think she's going to be the main one if I'm collecting any Monster Highs. So I do think she's lovely. I love the hat, I love the style, love everything about this one. I love the price because she was reduced because they were the Amazon deal days, as I've just mentioned. So I got a few dolls. One I've already showed. Two is this one, and the third one is waiting, and I cannot wait to get in that box. So we're going to go top down and have a look at our Draculaura. I do think she's very pretty. I've got my eyes on another one as well, but I think I might see if Father Christmas will bring me that one. So I do love this range. So we're going to go top down. Come and join me. If you do enjoy the channel, please like, subscribe and share, and let's have a look what this little doll has to offer. So let's have a look at this beautiful doll. We've got a great box art as well. We have her here in her cartoon image. Obviously there's small parts, so it says not for under 3. I would say for not under a little bit older than that, but never mind. Monster High and some nice shiny writing. And it says Count Fabulous, because obviously we have that Dracula theme there. So on the back, a little bit about her. She's a wicked, cute vampire. The monster must-haves are a backpack, a spooky spellbook, and obviously the rest is in different languages. And of course it is a Mattel creation. I mean, I think, like I said, I think the artwork is so nice. I don't keep these boxes, but the artwork's nice. Right, well, I've already sort of clipped the outer part of this, so we can take that off, which that instantly gets rid of any glare that we've got. It's not too bad in here, but in case there is any glare. It's weird because that says small parts, not suitable for children under 3, I've just noticed, and then it says 4+. I think the 4+ is probably slightly more sensible there. Now, as far as I can see, she's in like a plastic base, so I have my tiny scissors here so I don't cut her, because knowing my look I would. I have been known to chop pieces of hair off on dolls. What she got holding in the middle. So there is lots of little bits of elastic. I mean, that's a piece of plastic. Again, careful not to catch her blouse in this situation. There we go. So that's one arm free, two arm free. So let's see what the head has got. The head is the one that's usually guilty of hundreds of little tags. I don't think we have hundreds of little tags. We do have some. She's going to take a bit of getting into. That's one. And again, not wanting to catch the hat. Just look at that hat. That is amazing. Obviously, we have a spider web effect there. Now, there's a little hole in each side, so that sort of makes me feel like it should either have some elastic or something holding it onto her head. Perhaps you could pop a bit of ribbon through it. I don't think there's any in there. I might find there is. Or unless it might be to click the sunglasses in. I don't know, something like that. We'll see as we go, shall we? Now, her hair, yeah, she usually pulls out. So I'm going to leave her to one side and we'll get all the other bits out. Love her backpack. It's super cute. Again, obviously everything's going to be themed around that vampire bat sort of look. So, oh, don't want to cut that strap. This is probably not the way you should take them out, but I like to get in there quickly. So we have a cute backpack, which has a, in fact, should we all look at it as we go? Look at that, that's cute. Does it open? It's, yeah, it opens enough, put it that way. So yeah, you could pop little bits and bobs in there if you're wanting to. And then it has this very cute charm on it, which of course is a little bat. It looks more like a little cat face. I don't know how well you can see that. But that's nice. I like that. I mean, that fit on all sorts of dolls that you've got, probably. Right, untangle my scissors up. I really shouldn't use these scissors. They are embroidery scissors, but they're absolutely amazing for getting into small parts. So, pussy, oh, there we go. Little pussycat. I'm not that bothered about the extra bits like that, but they are cute, aren't they? He's got little bat wings and little bat teeth. Perhaps that's why that one looks like a pussycat, because that is a pussycat. I don't know. Let's have a look. We have another bag, I would say. It's a little handbag. Oh, that opens. Is it a handbag? Is it a lunchbox? I think it's a lunchbox because they look like, I don't know, sort of strange little vegetables with faces and little bats, and perhaps they're cookies and things. So she's got a little lunchbox again. Oh, it's a little winking cat, pussycat thing here. Oh, can I get it back on there? That's the question. Yeah, there we go. So that's cute. Little lunchbox. Like that. What else do we have? Are these stuck in? Oh, I can push them out. Or maybe not. We have a drinking container. Again, all themed with the little bat, which again, very cute. I presume that will hold onto her thumb. Oh, ouch, that one nearly went flying across the floor. She has a Monster Magic book. Again, typical logo for Monster High with that on the back. Let's see, I think it opens. And she's got some little sort of, perhaps that's a little spell, I don't know. It is so tiny. It might be readable. I cannot see it. But there is a chance it might say words, but not necessarily. But that's nice. Little book on there. And she has two other items, which I'll try and pop out without throwing across the room. Come on, come out. There we go. Right, so that's everything out of the box as far as I can see. A little bit too much plastic for my liking. We don't really need that plastic sign. Although, I don't know, I don't think I can think of any use for it. But you could use that for display. I think that might work as a display piece somehow. I don't know, I might think about that actually, rather than just getting rid of it. The last two things were, she has some sun protection factor of 500, of course, because she's very fair. And she has some lip balm, I'm presuming, as it has a little lip on there with some tiniest of weeniest, I was going to say skeleton then, vampire teeth on them. So those accessories are rather cute. Again, if you're wanting to do photos, things like that, it's always good to have bits and bobs, isn't it? So we'll move those slightly over there. We'll pop the hat. I really do like that hat. I really do like that. And we'll have a look at Draculaura herself. We've got a little bit of hair trimming required there, but in fact, I'm going to cut it off now because it's annoying me. That's quite common with dolls that you buy anyway. So sometimes there's that slight hair loss. As long as it's not a lot, you don't need to worry too much. So let's put your arms down. Although I think she's got a bit of elastic around there. She has. That might be holding the necklace on. Sometimes they do that. Put it over there. So why's your arms not going down? Have they been stuck out so long? I know that feeling, and they don't want to go back down. There we go. So we're going to start with her face, and she has a lovely face. We know Draculaura has a lovely face. She has her little bat ears there. The makeup is obviously, everything's all pink and black, isn't it, for Draculaura? I think that's one of the other reasons I like that black and pink theme. The tiny little vampire teeth there. Coffin earrings, one black and one pink. And yeah, this is why that elastic was on, because that little collar is moving about. It's okay while she's on display, but it does move about quite a bit. Hair, obviously there's a lot of product in that, because there's no way that fringe would stay like that otherwise, so you would need to be careful with that. You could wash it and reset it, but I usually leave them when it's like that. The hair generally is pretty soft. I mean, so we've got these random bits that perhaps I need to take the bobbles out and reposition. Somehow they've been missed when they've put them in. So we've got one side with black with pink stripes and the other side pink with black stripes. It's soft, it's quite nice. I think it just needs a little bit of a brush, tidy it up. Although that's something I've noticed. You quite often get sort of combs and brushes, don't you, with dolls? You end up with hundreds of them. She hasn't got one. I'm not complaining because I have enough. So let's move along a little bit and have a look at her outfit. Oh, we've got a nice little head articulation there. So I should be able to take some cute photos that I'm wanting, that I'll probably pop on the back of this video. So you'll be able to have a look at those. Because yeah, I think she's got a really sweet face. How you can say a vampire's got a sweet face, I'm not quite sure, but she has. So I'll just trim her hair a little bit and then we'll get some photos done. She has this little blouse sleeve that I don't know until we get under there whether, I think it's all in one. So it feels like it might be stitched to this sort of like faux pleather sort of effect top in sort of like this bright hot pink. And at the back it is just velcroed, so we can undo that a little bit. So yeah, it's all in one. But they have even, to make it not look like all in one, put a tiny bit of the fabric along there, which sort of makes it look like she's got the black blouse on and then she has that over the top. So yeah, a little bit more attention to detail there. That's nice. Love how these sleeves sit. Again, the articulation's pretty good on these. Let me watch that elbow. I don't want to just bend it and it's not because it's in the wrong place. Don't do that. If they're backwards, make sure they're not. There we go. Bend. And we have a bend. So yeah, you might need to pull the sleeves up. That looks quite cute actually, like a puff sleeve, doesn't it? I quite like that. Should we do that with the other side? Let's have a look. Do we get some little puff sleeves there? Yeah, so you could play around with the outfit styling as well. Skirt, again in this pink pleather, but this time we have little spiderweb patterns all over. There's a little tiny heart in the middle there as well. This skirt is super cute. I'd have killed for that skirt in the 80s. I think that's so nice. And we have a little tiny sort of faux underskirt. And it just sort of slips off again with a little bit of Velcro. As you can see, they do also have that upper torso movement. So we get some side to side movement. And I was just seeing if she's got any writing on there. She does have 2021 Mattel on the back of her neck. And let's see what we've got here. Again, not a lot of information. We've got Mattel, made in Hong Kong, etc, etc. Just your pretty standard things. Onto her little tights. These are nice. Now, she has pretend underwear on, like they frequently do. So skin colour or pink colour in her case, underwear. And actually, this is funny. I'm not going to take it all off. But can you actually see they've done the sort of spider web print for her underwear, which is quite nice rather than sort of like a generic dot or something. It is sort of related to the doll. Now this funny line here is the skirt. It keeps it in place. You will get that with dolls and it's quite good. The tights sit a little bit low. Not sure what that's about. Can we pull them up? Oh yes, we can. They do come up a little bit. Little fishnets. So obviously the seam where they're made at the back, they're very nicely made. It is really sort of fine net there. And the boots. Can we get a boot off without any problem? We can. They don't have any articulation in the ankle, but we do have some articulation in the knee, which is quite good. So she can do quite a lot of poses. I say I'll try and get different poses when I do take her out to do a photograph. But the ankles are solid, which sometimes, especially when they're wearing these sort of boots, isn't a bad thing, because pulling boots off, if they're tight, we get broken ankles. And they've got a reasonable size heeled foot, and this is the boot. So we have the heart, we have the bat wings, and on the shoe base, I can't really tell what is that? There's all sorts of things on there, isn't there? It's all like squiggly lines, to be honest, most of it. So it all looks really pretty. We've got the hearts on the back and sort of the faux studs and sort of strapping, and I think that's meant to be a zip. Yeah, that's meant to be a zip, isn't it? All the way up. So the boots are cute as well. We all love a cute boot. Pop that on. And I think she's lovely. I am really pleased with her. I think she's going to photograph great because I think her features are so nice. So I need to get her dressed up properly. Let's try the hat. Still don't know why those little holes are there, because it isn't going to stop on its own. So when I do the photos, I'm going to have to really sort of angle it so it's going to actually stay on her head. Because in the box, it was like that, wasn't it? Those holes are just where it was held on. Dear, what am I like? But I do think it might be a good idea, pop some ribbon or some elastic through to hold it in place, because you've got the spider webs underneath as well. So I love that hat. And again, the bag, the little bits and pieces I'm not so bothered about. I mean, the little book's quite cute. I mean, I can imagine, it's great for kids, isn't it, to be playing with. I know my granddaughter absolutely loves this range. She's already eyeing up what she wants from Father Christmas, and some of that is Monster High related. So I don't know, she's probably watching the video. So yeah, I love her, absolutely love her. If you do collect these, pop a comment below, see whether it's Draculaura or one of the others that's your favourite. If you enjoy the video, please like, subscribe and share, and I will see you all very soon. And don't forget to have a little look at the photographs at the end. So I will see you all very soon. Bye bye for now.